lateral projection. Alright, on the lateral projection, of course, you know that it's lateral, but you have to be able to know your vertebra, which number is which. And then, of course, the striations, which is the ribs, then the heart shadow, the sternum, maybe on it depends on if it's collimated or not. The spinous processes, which you hear, this is spinous process of 12, this is of 11. There's a significant difference between the 1 and 12. It's more skinny than the one that goes into the lumbar. So look for, there's a couple things you can look for, especially when you have to number which vertebrae and which intervertebral vertebra you have. And so one of the key things in positioning, what needs to be in the center of our radiograph? T7. So center of our radiograph is about right in here. So this is about T7 here. And then you can go from there as to which ones they are. But this one is L1, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7 is about right here for this one. So somewhere in this area here, you should see the 7. You can use that as your reference. 7 and 8 will be right in the center. And so that could be your reference. You can check the ribs because there is no ribs going over. You see these little 2 ribs here, that's 12 there. And then there's no ribs going there. None there, none there. So you can look at the spinous process, look at the different sizes. 12 is going to be skinny. Then the next thicker one, that's going to be your L1. Then they start to get bigger as they go down. So that'd be one way that you can check to see which vertebra. The other thing that you'll need to identify will be the intervertebral foramen. Those are the little circles. That's the main thing that they're looking at on this radiograph is the intervertebral foramen. So make sure you be able to see that and identify those. You don't have to know which one, but you definitely need to know that they are intervertebral foramen. Make sure you don't get that mixed up. Some people got that mixed up on the last test. Intervertebral foramen and vertebral foramen. Vertebral foramen is the big hole where the spinous canal goes to. All of them have that. The intervertebral foramen are formed by the articulation of the superior and inferior articular processes. And they're on either side. You only have one vertebral foramen on each vertebra. Alright, so like I said, you need to know your intervertebral disc space, the bodies, and then in addition the heart, maybe even the diaphragm, the ribs, sternum, if it's there, scapula. Just identified. Of course, there's going to be a little, that little strip right there is part of the scapula too.
Show diaphragm again.
Pretty much covers the lateral projection. Like I said, you should be able to know the anatomy and know it's lateral projection. And that'd be pretty much the test. We will be in here taking a test on Tuesday, so we'll be prepared for that. And we will have a study day on Friday or tomorrow. So come tomorrow. With that study day, I know y'all gonna do well on Tuesday.